In this episode, I run into my first grizzly bear. That's right, a real grizzly bear is right in front of me. You gotta check it out, watch now. When living out on open water and exploring different inlets in unpopulated areas, there was always the curiosity of running into a grizzly bear. And in this location where we were at, it's nearly a 2-to-1 ratio of bears to humans. So that's kind of a little scary. And the first encounter I had was unlike anything I thought, as we went looking for a spirit bear on this tiny island, and what we found literally nearly killed me.
What's up, everybody? As you can see behind us right now, we're headed into some of this wooded cliff area. Rumor has it that there's a bunch of bears on this. So Brian and I, we brought our bag. It's got our drone, it's got our cameras. No peanut butter. We don't want to die.
I can't lie, I literally feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings right now. There's crazy sheep everywhere, goats everywhere, just open pastures, and then it just becomes, if you can see it, a forest. It's crazy. This is beautiful. Out here for about 3.5 hours. We didn't get lucky. Actually, we did get lucky. We saw some sheep, we saw some goat, but we were looking for the spirit bear, but we didn't find it, and it's all good. What? There's no bear.
But the first real sighting actually happened when we were docked by this amazing waterfall that was so high up my drone couldn't even reach the peak of the mountain. But it was around the inlet of that waterfall. There was a low tide one morning, and it allowed us to take the dinghy out and kind of like search with long lenses along the shoreline. That's when we finally saw our first grizzlies, but they were like babies, kids. They kind of like peeked their heads over the grass, and they were walking on the beach line. But usually when you see the babies, that's when Mama Bear is around. And she found us quickly. But she wasn't on land. She was literally swimming right by us while we were on the dinghy. And we just kept going a little bit down so we were safe. And I threw up the drone in the air, and I was able to be in a safe distance away and film some awesome shots of the bear, going from one shore to the other shore looking for fish, probably for her babies. But at this one majestic moment, the bear just turned right to the camera lens and just looked and stared what it felt like right through my soul. It was a pretty cool moment. I knew we were out of its way and she was out of our way, but I'll never forget my first grizzly bear sighting.